All right, what do you guys put in the queue? Adriatico, Seattle, Baiji, and Missouri. Now, Missouri is a good pick for this format, in my opinion. But let's go take something else. Busar says Adriatico. I don't believe Adriatico is a good pick for this, but I will try it. I'm low enough in the ranks that I sort of don't, and I really don't care if I lose because it's just ranked. But we'll try Adriatico. This is for Busar. I do not believe that this is a good pick for a ranked format. You have speed. You don't have the detect. Do not have a detection advantage. They don't have. Okay, they have one radar. They have the Cheatland, and they have one. No, they don't have any hydro battleships. So the biggest problem with Adriatico and ranked that I believe is a lot of people play a lot of German battleship in this format, and German battleships are like kryptonite for this thing, right? Just because this is not Paolo Emilio, but the ability to pull a Paolo Emilio style trick in the mid to late game is one of the benefits that you have of Adriatico. Paolo Emilio is kind of a one-trick pony. Adriatico is a little less of a one-trick pony.
Let's rock. All right, let's go.
I'm going to blow an engine boost early to get to that cap as quick as I can, because I'm betting I can get there faster than the Oosterjutland. I'll do 50 knots here for a little bit, and that'll get me up on a line, and we'll make it happen. We'll at least get a small cap advantage. Thank you, Sully. Appreciate you. Yeah, 4BF, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking with Illinois. I think that dispersion mod is actually going to be a better pickup. But we're going to find out. Now, in a ranked format, Italian destroyers can be really good, but they are a bit handicapped in a couple of ways. Depends on the map. On this particular map, I'm going to struggle a bit. The Oosterjutland outspots me by almost a kilometer. And we do have a radar. I'm basically going to have to just sort of play wide, look for opportunities to torpedo things, because ranked does tend to be a little more stationary than randoms does, which is hard to believe, but it's true. And so that'll give me potential opportunities for my slow Italian torpedoes. And then I need to be looking for opportunities in the mid to late game to do torpedo rushes, because none of those battleships can do anything about it. The Iwami, I think, is the exception. Well, both the Iwami and the Tirpitz have torpedoes, so if they're like on the ball, they might try to torpedo me, but we'll have to see how it goes. For now, we're going to get into this cap faster than the other guys and start picking things up. C-Bang, the Italian destroyers are very different. All right, the Italian destroyers are very different. See, I disagree with Mongoose. I think the Italian destroyers are an excellent line, but they are very unlike other destroyer lines. They're kind of like, this is going to sound meaner than I mean it to be. They're very much an advanced destroyer line, right? If you've got 2,000-3,000 destroyer games under your belt, you're very comfortable playing destroyer, you like the class, you're very comfortable in destroyer. Picking up the Italians, in my opinion, is actually not so awful. But if you're none of those things, if you're new to destroyers, if you're not comfortable in them, if you're not confident in your own ability to manage your detection radius and all the rest of these things, Italian destroyers are incredibly challenging. The mid-tier ones, I think, are in a better place than the high-tier ones, based on what I've seen. Iwami is a Heezen, but Iwami has better guns, if memory serves. Heezen's guns are not good, from what I recall. All right, I got the Cheatland over here. The Oosterjutland is probably with him. Whoa, look at this guy. Look at that guy. Okay, now the Cleveland's radar range is 9 kilometers. If I want to stay away from him, that will not be a problem. But I'm betting that Oosterjutland is over here somewhere. Y'all should really shoot this Tirpitz, by the way, guys. There you go. Y'all should shoot at him. Try to reset him. You haven't hit him yet. There you go. You finally hit him.
To Jurassic Park.
Cobra with the follow. Dick with the follow. Thank you much. Appreciate you. Cheatland might actually blunder into one of my torpedoes. That would make me very, very happy.
To Jurassic Park.
Boop, boop. Suck it, Cheatland.
depressing.
Celebrate. And BMAC, thank you for the follow, guys. Appreciate you. All right. Let's swing to starboard here. Y'all keep shooting this guy. Keep resetting him.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Let's get flipped around. Torps are coming online here in about 10 seconds. We're going to try and torpedo this Cheatland again. The Walmy could probably get over and punch him out in a single salvo. We haven't seen the Oosterutland. He is completely invisible wherever he is. Okay, I'll get this Cleveland lit again. Stay on the turpits, guys. Stay on the turpits.
I lied.
That's the play. You kill the turpits, and they have nothing to really cap with. Walmy's getting his face smashed in. Those are deep water torpedoes from the Sejong, which is in this gap over here. All right, Cleveland's Hydro ought to be running out soon. All right, there's the turpits. All right, so 1 kill apiece, 1 cap apiece. We have a lead because I got into the cap sooner. The Satago is not making a smart play. Right now, all I can do is spot for these guys. They get the Cleveland dead, and I have the opportunity to pick up A. Artago has chosen death. He literally is throwing his ship away. I do not understand why he's throwing his ship away, but that's exactly what he did. Cleveland is going to leave. I'm going to punch it up to try and stay ahead of him here. I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck in his radar range at any point for any reason. I'm going to match his turn. See how he's turning back to starboard? I'm going to match his turn and run parallel to him. I want to keep him lit. Hey, y'all should slap that Sejong while y'all can see him, by the way. Just an FYI. Okay, Cleveland's turning back now. So I'll have to kind of back off here. I really need my Soyuz to slap this guy off the board. If they'll kill the Cleveland, I'm going to be in great shape. This is the problem that I have with the Italian destroyers like this, right? And in this format, you're very reliant with radar around. You're reliant on your team to pitch in and help. But if they won't, then you're in trouble. Yeah, y'all are shooting at the wrong thing. Stop shooting at the Sejong and shoot at this Cleveland. Yeah, they're not going to shoot at the Cleveland. Oh, okay, my torpedoes are not going to be far enough to go where I want them to go. That feels bad. Would you please stop blind firing into the smoke and shoot the light cruiser that I'm spotting for you, guys? Like, I'm literally spotting him for you, and you're ignoring him. If you'll kill the Cleveland, this whole game gets much easier, guys. Come on. All right, I'm finally inside his radar range. It's going to be a question of whether or not he decides to radar me. Okay. Do I take a gunfight with this guy? I think I have to take a gunfight with this guy. Let's do it. I hate it, but we're running out of time, and I do not trust these guys. 3K there. Give me another 3K. Give me another 3K. There we go. All right. You can't spot me now, sir. All right, let's torp the Awami. The Sejong has a heal. He's going to be a problem. Let's see how he plays this. I probably should be torp rushing the Awami. That would be smart. Although the Sejong also does not have... Ooh, and I've got the Sejong lit on the surface. He also does... He has no way to spot me, the Sejong. Now, if the Ooster comes back to play defense, I'm probably in a bit of a pickle. I need the Alaska to open up with his main battery and wipe this clown out. Come on. Come on. Here's your moment. This is your moment. There it is. Oh, yes. Yes, that's what we needed. Okay. A is ours now for the taking. Am I going to land any of these? Nope, he's going to blow right by him. I should have overled them a bit. Oh my, the Oosterjutland is back there with him. How interesting. All right, let's pick up A. The Alaska's going to grab C, then I'll run south and we'll go Oosterjutland hunting. Wami has... So, 4BF, I can torp rush him. It's just not a great play, right? Let's be honest. It's not a great play. It can be done, however. It can be done. I think our Soyuz is probably going to bite it. I'm going to let the Alaska go south. I'm going to double back. I'm going to get the guns flipped because once I'm done capping, we're going to go Oosterjutland hunting. That's going to be a tough fight for me, but I think I can pull it off. The guns flip to port, and let's go run south. We've got a 100-point lead. We've got plenty of time on the board. We've got a 2-ship lead. I think we can still pull this off. Soyuz beat him! Oh, man. MVP right here, ladies and gentlemen. MVP right here. You think he turned around? I don't think he did. Look at that torpedo angle. He's right up here in front of me. He's right up here in front of me. Check it out. Let's go murder him. He left the cap. Why would you do that? What's up, my dude? Where you at? Oh, hey. How you doing? Oh, this guy's screwed. Woo! That feels good. That feels good. So, what did we learn about Adriatico? In ranked, this is probably not the ship you want to play, right? You're almost 100% reliant on your team to take advantage of the spotting information that you're providing them and recognize the importance of certain targets. So 2 things I want you to notice about that game. One is, I had that Cleveland spotted forever and a light year. And the only time that he actually spotted me was when I fired at him and basically was like, I'm here, let's throw down, right? I need 2 salvos to kill you. Up until that point, he was not really getting shot at. He was playing smart. He was using island cover. He was trying to dodge. But in that particular map configuration, without a battleship way over there kind of where I am, you got to find a way to get shells on that guy. Once he goes out, though, that entire side of the flank is open for me, and it totally changes the equation of the game, right? Alaska played a great game. I already comped the Soyuz. Richie played a great game. The Awami, I kind of felt bad for that dude. Like, I feel like he kind of got screwed. This guy just charged to his death for, like, no reason. I don't understand that. I don't think... Is that John? Is that John? I don't think so. Is it classic? No, I don't think so. Spotting damage. I think only about 30k, 30, 40k? 55 and change. So that's higher than I thought. Interestingly, most of that on the Jean Bar, surprisingly enough. And then another 12k on the Cleveland. The big salvo on the Cleveland that the Soyuz landed, at that point, I'll get in a gunfight with him. I can take that gunfight, right? I think sometimes, and I'm guilty of this as well, with the Italian destroyers, sometimes it's possible to be too cautious with your guns. I think one of the most valuable lessons you can learn as an Italian destroyer captain as you're leveling up the line is what you can shoot at and get away with, or trade a little bit of health for those shots, right? Like if that Cleveland had shot at me and landed some shells, I probably would have lost 2,000-3,000 HP, but I only have to hit him with 2 or 3 salvos and he's out, right? He's down to 6K. He doesn't have a heal. I know I can kill that guy. So I think that's one of the key lessons you got to learn along the way is, do I want to take that? Do I want to take a gunfight with a Cleveland when he has 15,000 hit points? No. Do I want to take a gunfight with a Cleveland when he has 6,000 hit points? 100% I'll do that, right? You saw the result. You saw the result.